Let's take some stock here of the Western Conference because the Thunder have separated themselves from the rest of the pack. But the rest of the field is tight, especially the play-in tournament. Some big changes at the trade deadline could shake all of these standings up. So let's start with the team that's currently on the outside looking in, the Warriors. UD, you know what a focus Jimmy Butler can bring. He's slated to debut in Chicago on Saturday. Are the Warriors better than they were 2 days ago with him?
Hell yes. This guy has a lot left in the tank. He's the ultimate competitor. I know it's going to take some time to work out the pace and space that they need to play with. But, yes, this is definitely going to work out for them. But I think where they'll see it the most is in the playoffs. But unfortunately, they're in the 11th spot. They got to get up there to see Jimmy Buckets go to work.
They call him Playoff Jimmy for a reason. Also on Saturday, the expectation is Anthony Davis is going to make his debut for the Mavericks against the Rockets. Big Perk, does AD give Dallas the highest ceiling of any team in Texas? I'll give you that qualifier.
You're damn right they do. And listen, stop with the death threats. Nico don't deserve that. You're talking about Anthony Davis, in my opinion, one of the most skilled power forwards to ever play the damn game. In his prime, can affect both ends of the floor, and he's going back to his natural position of playing the power forward. Him and Kyrie Irving, two-man game is going to be special. And by the way, he did win the championship with Jay Kidd down in L.A. when he was assistant coach.
Nico Harrison did say it was a win-now move. All signs pointing to AD playing Saturday. Luka Dončić trending toward Monday to make his debut. Brian, LeBron says it won't be a challenging fit, but what say you?
It will be a bit of a challenge at times, but I want to talk about two things with Luka: ceiling and margin for error. When you have Luka Dončić on this team, their ceiling is raised and their margin for error gets wider. They will be so dynamic offensively that any defensive issues they have will be less of a problem, and you will see LeBron and Luka play together. I'm not saying on Monday, but you will see them learn to thrive because they're just too good to stop them.
Well, these three players have combined for 20 All-Star appearances, so it's safe to say we've never seen a shuffle of talent at the top like we did at this trade deadline. I hope that Shams is getting a nap here somewhere. But when we talk about the immediate future here, Perk, what is the move that is going to have the biggest impact immediately?
It's going to be the Dallas Mavericks. Anthony Davis getting added to that team with the way Jay Kidd has been coaching. Again, that duo with him and Kyrie is going to be special, right? It's not hard to make that work. And then they have the pieces. You have athletic bigs and Daniel Gafford and Lively. They're going to be a force on the defensive side of things. It's going to be special to watch.
I'm with Perk on that. I'm a defensive guy. I barely got enough. I barely got any shots. I barely got any shots unless it was 9-1. Here, get it up. So I'm a defensive guy. I'm going with the defense. And one thing I do know about when you make moves, especially in the season, the offense might take a while. But if you can get stops, your offense will eventually catch up. And I think these guys are going to get stops.
The reason they selected Anthony Davis as the guy they wanted for Luka was because they think that trade can help them win the championship this year. They think they are now big enough with their bigs to go against Memphis, to go against OKC, to go against Houston. They think they've got an advantage. They think that they can get up there and beat them. That's their look. What I will say is this. Tomorrow in Dallas, and maybe the next couple of games on this homestand, I'm not sure what the mood in the arena is going to be. There is an anger against this franchise right now. It's not at the players.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's going to be like in that building
Win
tomorrow.
and cure everything. Win cures everything.
You're probably right.
They go on a 10-game winning streak, they're going to shut up, and then they're going to be coming to the games with the AD jerseys.
And look, you go out and get AD, you trade Luka, I get it, right? International superstar, but you know who made that transition easy for Nico to make? Kyrie Irving. If Kyrie Irving, he's been the ultimate leader. He's been special in the Dallas Maverick uniform. And I think they said, hey, we're ready to put the ball in your hands and let you do you. You are playing at an all-NBA level. We get AD in here with the P.J. Washington and the other guys that they have, Klay Thompson around them. They're going to make it.
Another thing, man, I'm with you on that. Leave Nico alone because to make a move that big, a couple other people had to sign off on that. So why he's the only one getting all the flack?
My hope is that it will not be
off
directed at Anthony Davis. So it's really unclear how he is going to be received by this franchise.
I've never quite seen a situation like what we're going to see unfold tomorrow in Dallas. I can't really predict it. I hope you're right, UD. It's just the first part of the game, but I'm not sure.
KC's Chet Holmgren, he's been cleared to play in tonight's home game against the Raptors after being sidelined since early November. He missed 39 games for the Thunder, who still have the NBA's best record. And when a big man returns, our big man breaks it down. Perk, how does Chet impact this Thunder squad?
Well, hello, world. Happy Friday. Hey, look. we talk about a lot of contenders, LeBron, Luka, all those moves that were made, Anthony Davis, but the move that was made that was impactful was the Oklahoma City Thunder, Chet Holmgren coming back from injury. I call him the white version of Kevin Garnett, and here's why. When you look at what he's doing on both ends of the floor, starting with offensively, this is why him and Isaiah Hartenstein are going to match well. His ability to able to pick and pop, look at the pump fake, the little sidestep, the three-point shot. Defensively, I know he don't have the body frame, but he bar none, he fades off. Check this out. Look at the defense one-on-one on Alfred Şengün. This is one-on-one defense, playing without fouling. Not only do he stop him, but he has eyes in the back of his head to turn around, contest and challenge and block the shot at the rim. Chet Holmgren is going to be the X factor on why the Oklahoma City Thunder is going to be in the NBA Finals this year.
Well, when you look at the numbers, you see him right behind you, Perk. Chet's one of 3 players averaging at least 1.5 three-pointers and 2 blocks since he made his debut last season. But on our trade deadline special yesterday, Brian, you were talking about how the rest of the league does not really fear the Oklahoma City Thunder here. Does that change with Chet back?
It should. I can tell by their moves that they're making. They're making their moves because they think that they can beat the Thunder and going big like the Mavericks wanted to do because they think they can muscle the Thunder. Look, we've not yet seen the Thunder, and I'm telling you what that means. That means they're 40 wins, 9 losses, and we haven't seen them yet. They haven't got their team out there where Holmgren is out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. And I wouldn't be surprised if it takes a little while for them to warm up because they've literally never played this alignment together. Their dream of this season with the double big hasn't been deployed yet. It'll take them some time to learn how to play that way. But my gosh, an impactful addition to bring in Chet Holmgren right now. If you look at them and you say, what are their weaknesses? Their weaknesses are size and shooting. Holmgren is an outside shooter who's 7'1".
I mean, even though we look at OKC right now and what they're doing, I think the rest of the league just says they need a couple more mango seasons. They just need a couple more mango seasons. And when you got a LeBron,
Get riper?
Yeah, get a little riper.
Okay.
Yeah, we just not buying it. It's not ready
yet. That's some sort of Florida
it's just
talk.
not,
I don't know what he's talking about.
You know what a mango is?
I know what a mango is.
Don't eat it when they're green. You got to eat it when they're green. Don't eat it when they're green. They don't taste good.
Write that down.
For me, it's just the league's just saying we don't know if they're ready yet. It looks good in the regular season, but guess what? LeBron James ain't really care about the regular season. He wants to put his team in a good position to be in the playoffs, but everybody understands in that 7-game series, they feel like they can take that game.
You better watch out for the Thunder. If you take the Thunder lightly, they're going to embarrass you.
Oh, no, I ain't say I'm taking them lightly.
I don't mean you, but I mean the whole league.
Listen, what was y'all motto for us? I know it was strength in numbers with the Warriors. Yes. Did y'all have, 15 strong?
15 strong.
Okay, 15 strong. So in order to win the championship, depth matters, right? They're deeper than the Gulf of America. That's the name of it right now. That's how deep the Oklahoma City.
Yeah, they're deep, but if you're Denver,
but look,
and teams that have won before, you ain't scared.
I know, but you need those guys when you talking about making a long push. We saw it last year with Boston. Peyton Pritchard had his moment. Sam Hauser had his moment. When you can pull up and you look at a box score or a game, and Aaron Wiggins then drop a 40-piece all flats on you, you know you're doing something.
Me, I don't know. I'm a Hartenstein fan.
But I think when people look at the Thunder on the biggest stage they've played on this season, it was the NBA Cup. And that's the last memory that folks have of them in a consequential game. Now, you said it, Chet and Isaiah Hartenstein, they haven't played together. It's going to be interesting to see how many minutes they go with them overlapping tonight. Are they going to start them together? We don't have their lineups quite yet.
You know that Holmgren has never played power forward in the NBA?
Which is wild.
He's never played the position in the NBA. Watch out. This is his natural position. This is what he did at Gonzaga. Watch out.
ESPN.